Hello to all my amazing earth ponies, pegasi, unicorns and alicorns. It's Ace Blaze here and welcome back to the channel. And today's video is quite a special one. So this week, or in this video I should say, I'm going to be heading to my first My Little Pony convention. It is a small one, but I think that's probably good considering it's my first one. So I will be heading up to the Festival of Friendship, which is happening in Southampton. But yeah, my first PonyCon. Really looking forward to seeing lots of people that I've met on like the Discords and that, and just have been chatting to for the past sort of 4 months. But yeah, it should be good. So I'm going to do all sort of the prep work this week. Excuse me, just while I adjust my grip. I'm going to be doing all the prep work this week. So like today, I have a plush, just show. I have a Build-A-Bear plush of Rarity, but as you can see on, get it right. You see, she's quite stained. So basically today I'm going to get that. Sorted, and tomorrow I'm going off into town, into Plymouth, and getting some presents for friends. They're getting, one person that you'll see later, they've got a whole bag of MLP bits, but these other friends they are also interested in Has Been Hotel, so I'll be getting some Has Been related things for them. And then Wednesday we're doing a bit of baking. So in my Airbnb, which is where I'm staying with some friends, I'm going to be making a batch of cookies because when I was in Germany, I got a unicorn cookie cutter. So I'm going to be attempting to make biscuit or cookies and making them resemble Twilight Sparkle and Rarity respectively. And so that's Wednesday. Thursday will be the main packing day, so getting everything together and loading it up in the car. And then Friday, just before we go to the Airbnb, I have a radio show to do. But and then, of course, the Saturday and Sunday is the convention itself. So, I don't know how long the vlog is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be split into 2 parts. But we'll see. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to take Rarity downstairs. I've sort of had a look online, and I just need some laundry detergent and a sink with warm water. So that... And so, yeah, hopefully that'll be enough to get the stains out, because we can't let Rarity look like that. I mean, it would be awful. So, it's been a few hours, but after a wash and tumble dry, look. See, there's no marks on there at all. It's very simple. It was just literally a soap, put some soap on the areas that were affected, and put it on sort of the gentle cycle on the washing machine, and then after that just put it in the tumble dryer for about half an hour. Unfortunately, that's the only thing that we're doing today. So, the main thing was getting this Build-A-Bear Rarity ready for the convention. She's going to be put into the charity auction. So, it kind of means that I'm going to have to go. And I'm going to have to go because I want to see how well she'll sell. I'm not expecting too much I'm not expecting her to go for too much, but like I say, she'll go to a good cause, or she'll go to a new home, and the money raised will go to a good cause. So that's pretty much today. It was Get Rarity Ready Day. So the next thing will be tomorrow, where we're heading off into town, and we're getting some presents for friends, and also getting some new body stuff. I'm thinking about going or trying to find a scent that kind of matches a pony, and because I've got her over here. Here we go. Because Princess Celestia is probably one of my favourite ponies, I'm going to have a look online and see kind of what scents people, associate her with. And then I'm going to try and find it. Yes, they may be in the women's section, but, body wash is body wash. I'm going to try and find that scent. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're going to get the bus into Plymouth. I haven't done that for a while since I've been doing my driving. But, that's probably the end of prep day 1. And I will see you tomorrow for prep day 2, where we do a we do things that are a bit more exciting. So I did actually remember something that I'd forgotten to mention earlier, or if I did, I can't remember. But on Friday, just before I leave home to go to the Airbnb for FOF, I'm actually going to be doing a radio show up at Ocean City Radio. And I've been doing that for just over a month now. So, and obviously with it being Festival of Friendship and MLP themed, I'm doing an MLP themed show. So I've got a lot of songs ready for broadcast. So what I'm doing at the moment, which I'll do a time lapse of, I don't know if you can see, I'm just getting a banner together, just like a general advert. So I'll just have me, and as you saw, Vinyl Scratch, or DJ Pone 3, I'm not sure which one they are. I don't know if they're interchangeable names, but I'll call it Vinyl Scratch. And so it'll just literally be Vinyl Scratch and me. So I'll have to come up with a pose. Maybe I can do that tomorrow or something like that. But or even later tonight, just do. No, I don't need to come up with a pose actually, because there's an image that I'm going to use. But I'm on Photopea, which is what I use to edit all of my thumbnails and things like that. So I'll just give you like a montage of. Well, I'll just give you a time lapse of me working on it and making it look good, so that when it comes to it on Thursday, I'm going to advertise it, and then obviously or to get people aware of it, and then on Friday I will go live. And also it'll give something else for the actual radio Ocean City Radio, a proper poster. And for all the pony folk who, as I understand, will be setting up for Festival of Friendship while my show is on, it might be nice for them, because they'll have someone like me doing it, and I don't know how many of them are going to tune in or anything like that. So yeah, so I'm going to get on with that, and I'll probably then see you tomorrow.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be.
So it's the next day. You saw a little bit of a time lapse of the project I was working on. Unfortunately, I must have pressed the end button on my screen recording because it didn't actually do the whole thing. But that's fine. You basically got the gist of what it was. So the title for my radio, or the advert for my radio station, is done, so I don't need to worry about that. So it's now Tuesday, and today it's present getting. Obviously, I have got those, as you've seen, got those bits for my friend's Sunset Blaze, but I'm going to get some other things, more relating to Has Been Hotel for my friends Ed and Fishy. So I've got to, fingers crossed, got to hope that the things that I spied out about a month ago are still there. Also today, as I said, I'm going to grab some shower stuff, some body wash. Hopefully I can get some scented to somewhat match the scent of what Celestia would be if she were real. So yeah, so we've got a good day. Just gonna head down to the bus stop and get the bus in. Usually I would drive in, but I'm just making sure to save all the fuel I can, so that I've got plenty for the journey on Friday. So without further ado, I will probably see you when I'm at the bus stop. So, made it into town, about 15 minutes late because the bus was running a little late, but that's no big deal to me. But I'm not in a rush to get anywhere or do anything, so it's a nice relaxed time today. So I just had a look online while I was on the bus to see kind of, as I was saying, sort of what scent Celestia would kind of be. And they said, you know, something floral. So I'm going to Superdrug and find something akin to that. So there we go, across the road. But yeah, so we're going to find something floral that will smell nice. So yeah. my trip to Superdrug was a success. So I managed to get some floral stuff, a floral based body wash, shampoo and conditioner. So I've got a cherry blossom scented body wash and rose scented shampoo and conditioner. So yep, very much what's the word, very much keeping to Celeste, that floral theme from Celestia. So next place I'm heading off to is down to the bottom of town, and it is to the market and to a stall there called Love Army HQ. So yeah, that's where I'm going to get my presents for Fishy and Ed. So I'll probably see you once I'm there. All finished up in Love Army HQ. Got all the bits for. Did I? I'm just going to check. Did I? Yes, I did. So I had to make sure that I actually did put them in my bag. That wouldn't have been fun. Yeah. So I got all the things for Fishy or Ed, and some more bits for Sunset Blaze, who I'll be seeing. Who's the first person I'm seeing. So I'm just gonna find some lunch, and then I am going to head back home. So I want to see you when the bus arrives, or when I get to the bus stop, I should say. So it's a couple of hours later, got back fine and everything, got everyone's presents, so the extra bits for Sunset Blaze are in the bag, and I got the stuff for Ed and Fishy in bags. I'm going to put labels on them just to say, this is who they're from, or like to them from me. And another thing that I've done is I had this Build-A-Bear bag from when I got a fox in Manchester. So I went to the one there. So I'm going to use it to transport my Build-A-Bear rarity to the to the convention to put onto the to put onto the charity auction table, and yeah, I've already sort of booked her into the charity auction, so people know that she's there. And because she is in there, I'm gonna go to the charity auction. Probably not gonna. I might film a bit of it. I'm not sure, but all I know is once she goes through, that's when I'm gonna leave. So it could be really early in the auction. It could be really late. So we'll see what happens, because I'll be interested to see how much she makes, even if it's a tenner. It goes to the Sophie's Dream charity, so that would be very nice. But yeah, so that's kind of Tuesday's prep day done. Tomorrow is a very exciting day because I'm going to be releasing my inner Pinkie Pie, and we're going to do some baking. Unfortunately, I don't have any representation of Pinkie Pie aside from in my MLP Ultimate Guidebook. So yeah, but so tomorrow's task will be baking those cookies. One batch of biscuits are going to look like Rarity, and then the second batch are going to look like Twilight Sparkle, because I have a unicorn cookie cutter, and those just seem like the obvious characters to make. So I will see you tomorrow for a bit of baking. So, the baking went well. It was a success. It is the next day, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. I know that last night I said, I'm going to decorate the cookies to make them look like Rarity and Twilight Sparkle, respectively. But I've just sort of thought about the mammoth task that it is to ice them and like put all the details on. So I decided I'm just going to leave them as is. I think, they're just general biscuits for everybody, or for people in the Airbnb. So they're in a box now, and they'll be ready to go they'll be ready to go on Friday. Also seen that I have to go to the dentist on Friday morning, so that'll be fun. But again, that's okay. That's a good time where I can do everything else that I need to do. So there's nothing much else for today. I'm just going to chill. And then tomorrow is packing. And then once packing and then loading during the evening. And then on Friday we're off. So I will see you tomorrow at some point. Well, I'll see you tomorrow to pack. So, now it is Thursday. And it is, one day to go until I drive up to Southampton. And also, it is a significant day in sort of the MLP calendar, because today is Winter Wrap-Up Day, and ironically, obviously, Rainbow Dash and the other Pegasi have been at work because there's no clouds in the sky, so they're letting that sunshine in, which is lovely. So thank you, Rainbow Dash. So today we're doing all preparation work. So I'll be packing a bit later, but today I'm getting my car repaired. Not repaired, getting my car ready, I should say. So I've got something to boost up the air pressure in the tyres. I've got some water for the screen wash, and I've got some Red X for the tank, so that hopefully whatever gunge or stuff that's in the engine, it can be cleaned out, and it helps that I'm doing a long trip, so it'll just help it that little bit extra. So what we'll do first is we'll take the water, open up the bonnet, and we'll do a bit of a check in there. So, all's right in there. It's filled up with water. You've got enough oil. There's nothing there that looks dodgy. But now it's time to open that up and get some Red X in there. With Red X now in the tank, it's time to make sure there's enough pressure in the tyres, and that's where this comes along. This is great. So what you do is simply you turn it on, you set what pressure you want in either bar or PSI, and attach it onto the wheel, and you press go, and it goes. Puts the pump on and pumps up the tyre to that pressure. So it's awesome. I'm gonna carry on and do that now, and yeah, well, that's it really. So yeah, well, that was one. I'm not gonna bore you with the rest, so I'll see you probably once I've finished doing all this. And I'm back up in my room, ready to pack. So back up in my room. I'm gonna have something to eat, some respite, and then we're time to pack everything. So there are a few things that I can't put in my bag until tomorrow. That being my cover, covers, this blanket of Luna and Celestia, as well as my plushies of, whoops, didn't need to do all that, give me a second. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, my plushies of Luna or Celestia and Twilight, because I want someone to couple with. So Luna and Derpy will be in the car waiting. See, chargers I can't put in, and toiletries I can't put in because I'm going to be using tomorrow, but basically the rest of it will be put in. So yeah, I'm gonna, well, the room is clear, so I'm gonna get on with packing stuff.
Bag by bag, packing it together. Convention prep, laying out the outfits bit by bit, making sure the blankets tucked neatly, stacked in perfect order. This is it. Trying to ignore my heart is pacing, nervous-sided though my thoughts are racing. I'm packing for BoffCon. Gift by gift, stressing about the details. Sunset's bag, pony-themed treasures tucked in tight. Make this journey perfect and inspired. Even though my energy's expired, make sure to check every detail. Even though the schedule's off the rails, it's Festival of Friendship. Packing is easy, everything's set and neat. Pony plushies, oh how sweet! One dragon, one wolf, what do you think? A bop? Trust us with Fishy's present. Vox Tech Base is just the chairman's favourite thing. It's gift wrapped and packed in case. This mouse just left Big Mac's face. Even though the boot is nearly full, everything fit is kinda cool. It's nearly ready to go. Piece by piece, zip by zip, snack badge, phone, wallet, keys, bag by bag, case by case, driving there, bit of stress, but that's the art of compress.
There we go. Everything that I can pack for the minute has been packed. So virtually I'm ready to go. There's only a few things which I can put in, but only tomorrow before I leave, tomorrow morning. But that's okay. You know, that's fine, because obviously there are some things that we always just need. It's things like chargers and wash stuff, and in my case anyway, my bedding, because I want to keep the whole thing themed. So that's pretty well this day finished. I will now of course see you tomorrow, where we get the car washed, we do our radio show, and we drive up to Southampton. So everyone, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday. And of course, Friday is one of the big days, because we are today heading off to Southampton. And of course, our first place of port of call is going to be the Airbnb, where I will be meeting Sunset Blaze for the very first time. So if you can see behind me, we have everything that we need. I've got the plushies on the chair here beside me, which obviously you can't see. But somebody did throw a spanner in the works the other day, where I was told that I had the dentist to attend to this morning, but it just meant that I had to leave just a little bit earlier. But that's fine. It also just it was good for me though, because it made sure that I was able to make sure that I was out ready and everything like that. So at the moment we are making our way up from Tesco to the from the dentist up to Tesco in Transit Way, because there I'm going to get my car washed, and I'm also going to get some food. So I need to be in this lane. So yeah, really looking forward to today. I'm actually looking forward to the drive, which is, come on, go, Jesus. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the drive up there. It's a long drive. It's my first big drive, but so it is to yeah, it is my first PonyCon. So out of the way, the cyclist. So yeah, it should be good. I'm not expecting there to be that many delays on the journey, so we'll sort of see what happens. I've got a few stopping places in mind, so I'm going to be stopping at the Exeter services, and then I'm going to be stopping at the Dorchester area, and then after that it'll just be a straight run into Southampton to our Airbnb. So I'm going to carry on now. I'm going to drive up to Tesco. Jesus Christ, that bus nearly took me out. So you can drive up to Tesco, get the car washed, and I will see you once I'm up there. So, as you can probably tell from that in the background, I'm here in the car wash. So, I'm just gonna turn the lights off. So yeah, Luna, not that one, is having a clean. So, we'll see you on the other side. So, got my lunch, and I'm just sat here at the Plimbridge Woods car park because I was really early. I've gotten out, I've had a bit of a walk around, just to try and do a bit of de-stress, which has always been good. So, at some point soonish, I'm going to head up to the station and see if I can get myself sorted with the jingles I've made and everything like that. So once it's done, you know, I'll get into the studio, do my show for 2 hours, and then it's off to Southampton. Very much looking forward to it. So I'll probably see you up at Ocean City Radio. Been meaning to do this for over 2 hours, but I'm here just doing my radio show. Got Shine Like Rainbows playing, and I've got Princess Celestia watching over me, making sure I'm doing everything correctly, which I am. But yeah, we're sort of in the last 20 minutes or so of the show. It's gone really well. I think there are some people that are listening that I'm going to be seeing tomorrow. So, in fact, I can give you a little bit of a taste of behind the scenes. So just give me a second. Of course, you have to have the classic in there of Smile. Yes, I know it's overplayed and everything, but it's just a good song to, you know, get you up and in the mood. Gonna have a little more of rarity, or should I say a bit of Tabitha St. Germain's amazing singing talents with Art of the Dress. And of course, but I'm going to dedicate this one to everybody who's been working on cosplays and fursuits all ready for the convention. So guys, this one's for you. Oh, and that's the radio show done. So now's my big drive up to Southampton. I'd say I'm very stiff from sitting down for 2 hours. So that's why, you know, one of the reasons why I'm partly breaking up my journey. But first stop, as I say, is Exeter, and then it'll be the Dorset area, and then onwards to Southampton. I'm only really going to probably record the last bit of the drive because I want to sit down and concentrate and everything like that. So you'll only see the last bit, so coming off the motorway and driving up to the Airbnb. So I will talk to you guys probably once I'm on the M27 motorway. And yeah, so I will see you in a few hours. So you join me quite a few hours later. As you can see, the sun has set, but we are finally here on the M27. We're on the last bit of our journey to the Airbnb. So
So I've got the camera running. I do apologise if you can't see anything. I can't see much of what the camera is seeing, unfortunately, but you'll see a bit more as we get into Southampton itself. But we are about 20 minutes away, according to my sat nav. So yeah, it's been a good journey. There hasn't been much traffic to really speak about, and I've had no traffic delays at all, which is always good. I've done my 2 stops, so that's all good as well. But today generally has been just a really good and smooth day. So I'm just going to pass this truck here. I'm just going to keep on rolling until I'm very close to the Airbnb, and I will probably speak to you when we're getting close. So just to update viewers, we're very nearly at our junction to come off, so we start indicating now. Here we go. We are now officially on the final leg of our journey. Coming into Southampton proper now, which is very excitement. I can feel the excitement in my stomach. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this. Been waiting for it for 3 months, and it's all coming down to this. So, like I say, we're on the last bit of our journey. Roundabout. But now that I've come off the motorway, actually make a bit of a James May sense of direction mistake. I took the wrong exit at a roundabout, but it's fine. We can work with it. So we're just going around a slightly longer way around, but it's okay. We all make mistakes, so yeah, it's fine. So we are roughly 3 minutes away, according to Google Maps. And we're on the move. That took a bit of time. Don't know what the how many lights were in operation, but hey ho, it's fine. So it's just down this road, but also I believe that down this way we're going to be passing the venue for the convention, which, as I've said, I don't know if I've said before, but it's actually being held in a school of all places. So that's sort of, I've only been to, I have been to a school that's, you know, that's held a model railway exhibition before, but never a school holding a convention. And in fact, you can just see it. Oh no, that's box storage. My mistake. But yeah, we'll be passing it. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on camera. I might try and do a zoom in, or you may have missed it, which is, you know, never mind. So we are very close now. So the road coming from this mini roundabout is one we should have come down, but never mind. So it's just past the bus stop, and it is here somewhere. I think it's this one. Yes, we have arrived, folks. So I've been instructed, basically I can only leave it here temporarily, but I'm only putting it here to unload, but I'll get back to you when we're inside.
So we've arrived here at the Airbnb. Going to be slightly more quiet, but that's basically everything that I've took. But you already know that. I mean, you've saw me pack it, for goodness sake. But we're here, arrive here safe and everything at the Airbnb. So I'll just take you for a little tour of what we have. There's only one place that I'm not gonna be showing, but that's okay. So I'll just flip the camera around and we'll go from there. So there is the front door, where you obviously walk in, and you've got the shoe rack down there, and two single beds, which this is mine, and that's my friend Sunset Blazers. So just walk through into sort of the main living areas. You've got the bathroom just in here. Turn the light on. Standard bathroom stuff with shower, sink, toilet and mirror. Just turn that off. In here we have the lovely kitchen area. See, we're already making use of the space, as well as the fridge. Applejack will be happy because we have lots of cider. And then over in the far corner, yes, that's the other room which we don't need to worry about because that's not ours. And we have a sunset blaze. Unfortunately, they don't come with an Airbnb. You don't get a lovely cuddle buddy. Yeah, this is sort of the main living space with television, clock and lovely pictures on the wall. So that is the Airbnb, and I'll just flip you over. So yeah, that's it. And
we're going to do a bit of a Fallon Cortez now. We're going to set the camera up because we've got some gifts to exchange each other. So we'll get to that now. Right, so I'm going to let you open yours first.
Okay. Let's show us what.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll just swap those. So this is, there is a label.
Thank you. Let's start off. Cotton badge.
Yeah, that's the one they got made very recently actually, and I printed it off for them because I knew people who could do that.
Hey up, I've got an Applejack.
With a little AJ.
Oh, what I wanted as well.
That's the one you wanted.
And you got me a Rainbow Dash as well. Oh, thank you.
Now, I had that for a long time because that was given to me by my store manager at Bernardo's. They held it back for me.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I was like...
And it's the same brand as the Applejack as
yeah,
well.
but I was like, I think I don't have a need for it, so I'll give it to you.
Let's look what I've got here. Transgender socks. Haha, nice, love it.
They're like my ones. They're nice long socks.
Yeah.
Of course, I had to get used to. Oh, there might be something else in that bag, you know.
Oh, got a few.
Well, then look in there first. There might be something in there. There might be something else in there. That's if I remembered it. I don't remember how I put this all in. Unless it is blank.
Oh, protect the dolls. No, thank you.
Your pin badge.
And friendship. Friends give hope when life is low. Friends are a place where we can go. Friends are precious, so honest and true. I feel so lucky. My friend is you.
Well, if you look there, look at the butterfly.
Yeah.
Look at the colour palette. It was like, that's definitely Fluttershy.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
Now you can go in the little room.
Ooh, got an AJ.
AJ figure.
A Rainbow Dash.
In her Wonderbolts outfit.
And I've got a pin badge of Rainbow Dash.
Slightly annoyed Rainbow Dash.
Slightly annoyed. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. I've never really been a collector of figures, but I'll keep those and treasure them. Oh my gosh. Is this what I think it is?
Well, specifically... Yeah,
yes. Oh, yes.
Well, you asked for it, and I
Yes,
said
I
I
did.
got it for you.
Thank you.
So now you've got, what, 3 of them?
3 out of the 4. The only one I'm missing now is Cadence.
Yeah, that's right. You're missing Cadence.
Yeah. And then I'll complete the...
You can complete the set.
Yeah. I only started collecting them quite recently.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was like, you wanted that, and I was like,
Yeah.
I am in Liverpool
That very weekend.
Yeah, and I was just like, I will get it for you. I don't care that you're going to cost me 25 of my earned pounds.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that on the side because I'm going to put that on my cover badge tomorrow.
But then again, Ed has taken much more of my hard-earned pounds.
I'm going to put these back in the bag and I'll treasure them.
Yeah, I had mine sitting on my desk for a long time.
Time for you to...
There's my turn now.
Yeah.
So obviously we have to start with the big thing that's sticking out, which is everyone's favourite pony, if I can get it the right way, which I can. It's probably upside down, which would be in character for this pony anyway.
I do apologise if it is very grey.
It's Derpy Hooves, everyone's favourite. Muppet. But the funny thing is, as you guys know, I have got my Derpy plush with me, so that fits the theme quite nicely. And we have lots of plushes. So you have Unicorn Twilight Sparkle, Very nice.
Got a very floppy horn.
Yeah, she does have quite a floppy horn, doesn't she? So we have Sweetie Drops,
Or Bon Bon.
aka Bon Bon. I think Sweetie Drops is a proper name.
No, it's Bon Bon. Alright.
Yeah, that's quite a nice one.
Yeah.
And I need to go with her. We can't have Bon Bon without Lyra Heartstrings. Lovely Lyra Heartstrings. And finally, I think there was one thing in there. One more thing. Yes. One giant Pinkie Pie. Yes, they will.
It's a very discoloured Pinkie Pie, but...
Well, she's probably pretty old, isn't she?
Yeah. I got it cheap off Amazon, but yeah.
Yeah, this one's 10 years old. Copyright information 2016.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, that's why you always read it. But yes, lots of plushies and a blanket. I will cherish them forever.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We don't know what we're going to do now. But we'll update you at some point in the future.
Probably tomorrow morning.
Perhaps, yes. Unless I have this weird idea to do something. Which you will see or not see. I don't know. So good morning everybody. It is Saturday and it's a beautiful day today. I do apologise about the noise because I got a suitcase with a fursuit. But today is the big day. It is the day one of Festival of Friendship. So Sunset and I are heading down to the convention space. So we are there a bit early. But we want to get into like the pre-queue, so we're in and everything. So yeah, so I've got Twilight Smoker with me because you got to have at least one pony plush at the pony convention. So we'll probably see you when we get there.
How are we all doing today? Woo! Festival of Friendship 2026. Can't believe we made it back for another year at a lovely venue, seeing some new faces, some familiar faces, and some in between. I've seen you a couple of times, don't know your names yet. I'm trying. Give me a moment. Right, so we have another jam-packed year full of wonderful events, music and fun. Of course, first we have to go through some ground rules, take you over everything. Some of you will know it all, some of you won't, so just to be on the safe side.
All the way. There we go, the bottom one.
Right. So just to start to look back on the years, some of you won't be able to see the pictures because they are so teeny tiny, because we've grown into such a large event now, we can't actually fit all of our pictures on. So we have gone through, for those that don't know, we started out in 2019 as a party event run by myself and a few other members, and then we moved on 2022. We had our first official con space event. You know the years in between, why there was nothing there. 2023 we upgraded again, and then we moved over from Tadley, which was our home base, down to Southampton, where we started here in the Oasis Academy, and we have now moved on to being this massive event full of such lovely, wonderful, colourful people, and we're just really glad to see you all back here. And if it's your first year, welcome.
Have fun. Of course, that's why we're here.
Right, so we do have a pretty jam-packed schedule for you guys. You will find these are posted around the venue in your comm books, so they are everywhere for your reference. Directly after the opening ceremony at 10:30, in the main stage, we have the History of Film and Music by Dr. Pony. After that we have some other things, and we also have karaoke that will be running along with Pony Kart all day. There are some Rainbow Rosette sessions for anyone that needs a little bit of extra support. Those are fantastic to go along to. We do also this year have the addition in the evening of the Calm Cafe, which will be just a nice little quiet room for anyone that wants to go to. It's not a hangout space as such, it is a quiet room for you guys if anyone gets overstimulated or needs some space. We will also have our usual hangout sections open as well. We also do have this year Fluttershy's Quiet Cottage, so for anyone that is a little bit overwhelmed or needs a bit of calm down space, they can just go in there. It's nice and chill. It is not a hangout space to go and talk in though, it is for people that need a genuine break. So if you do need to hang out, we have an actual dedicated hangout room, which you will find on the map. It's just in the horseshoe area over there. Sunday again, massive amounts of events. We've got Fluttershy's Cottage and the hangout room open all year. All year? That would be pretty amazing. Oh, yearly round, I would die. All the committee would just die. We love you all, but that's too much. But they are open throughout the day for you as well tomorrow, and then of course we have the sadness of the closing ceremony on Monday. But we're not thinking about that. We've got a whole day and a bit to that. Our community guests. So we do have some wonderful community guests this year. We have the wonderful Soapok, who makes.
I think we have the wrong. I think there's been a bit of a mistake.
That's the wrong side. That's from last year. I was going to say our community guests aren't there this year. To be fair, we do have Soapok here this year. They are vending, so please do go see their booth. That's the last year. That's an oversight.
They're not the community guests.
It's Cindercry this year. So we have the wonderful Cindercry. You will see their stall out there. Please do go pay them a visit. They have lots of wares, including candles this year, which do smell delicious. I kind of want to eat one of them. I won't, but I do kind of want to.
They smell very good.
They smell good and they've got glitter. They're really pretty. They're tasty, okay? But yeah, please do go show that. So show them some love. They are wonderful. They've got t-shirts. They've got all sorts. Right. So our wonderful charity. So this year we are continuing to support the work with Sophie's Legacy. They are a wonderful charity. I will go into further detail about the charity during the charity auction. Please do come and pay us a visit, even if you're not going to buy anything, just to show the support goes a long way. They are a truly wonderful charity, and all the money that we raise goes directly into helping parents that are in hospital with their children. It goes to help with transport costs, hotel costs, anything they can help with, food, drinks. They do Friday pizza nights because anything helps when you're in that situation, and it just makes a massive difference. We've had some of our staff directly benefit from the work that they do, so we are very keen to continue supporting them in their legacy. Last year, myself, Fishy, and some of the other committee actually went down to their offices to see how our money benefits them. The impact that we make for them is huge. I cannot underestimate the difference that we actually end up making for them. So please, anything that you can give towards them is so greatly appreciated. Yeah, only alcohol for the bar is allowed on the premises, but you can order takeaways, etc. That's absolutely fine. Go for it, just make sure you're looking after yourselves, eat, drink, be merry, but not too merry.
Don't do an ace.
Yeah, don't do an ace.
For those that are new, someone ordered a pizza and didn't collect it in the middle of charity auction, so we nearly all. In fact, I think we did auction it.
We went to auction it off, and then Ace last second came in and bought it themselves because it was their pizza. It was your dinner, and luckily you made it in time because I was definitely going to sell that pizza.
I was hungry.
Quite a few people this year have been working behind the scenes on little wheels, little rabbits, to bring you something truly magical. Shall we see what it is? Yeah? 3, 2, 1, lullaby, take it away.
Thank you, Lullaby. Sound and stage effects are looking good.
More power. Lullaby, plug in more power.
Just hope Fishy likes it.
Looking good for you, boss.
Sheesh, Toasty, please, can you make sure the rest of the acts are ready to hit the stage. We've got a big musical number kicking off the convention, and I need to go and make sure that the singer's got everything she needs.
No, auteur. The director of the cinematic film version of our big convention opening show. Auteur. Auteur.
Hey, I got the otter you ordered.
I didn't ask for an honor!
But I could hear you guys going on and on about it. Never mind. Come on, Otter, let's get some pizza.
Regina, our headline act. So good to have you here.
I'm your opening act, Fishy. The headline act doesn't open the show, they close it. And quite frankly, I only agreed to open the show as a favor to Rain Blossom.
Oh dear, yes, Rain. I had heard that you lost your voice in the pre-meet last night. I will need to talk to you later about noise complaints from the venue.
And of course that means she won't be able to host the opening as planned. Fear not, my dear. The audience will be far more impressed on hearing my beautiful tones as I with my big opening number. See you at the after party.
Please could you get into costume now, Regina? I'll come and let you know when we need you for a sound check.
Darling, I don't need a sound check. I'm perfect every time.
That's not what the sound check. Sheesh.
What's the theme of this year's convention? Musical magic. Musical. I haven't heard anyone singing yet. That's the magic. I don't think we're going to have to.
Fishy, Fishy.
Oh, Necky. I thought you were getting ready for the Rainbow Rosette.
Everything's ready to go. It's going to be great. But apart from that, I need something.
Sorry, Necky, but I am very busy. We're about to start the big opening number.
Oh, but Fishy, could I please just ask one small thing? Please could you squeeze just one little tiny comedy act into the show?
This year the theme is musicals. A starter pack wouldn't fit with everything else.
Oh, but Mr. Chicken has been working so hard on his material.
I'm sorry, but we simply do not have any time in the schedule for you to tell jokes, Necky.
Oh, I didn't want to get on stage and tell the jokes. Mr. Chicken does. His jokes are excellent. Waka waka. It's okay, Mr. Chicken. I think your joke is cracking.
Oh, Chaz, are you ready? It's time for the big opening number.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm ready to capture your vision, Mr. Spielberg.
Actually, I'm going for more of a Frank Oz style, but never mind that. Here we go. Get ready with that record button, Chaz.
It's showtime, folks. Every pony to starting position. A lullaby. Cue the melody.
Good luck, guys. And
Now, press the record button. Now.
Okay, and here we... And red light means stop. Not a bad job, if I do say so myself.
You were recording this? Oh, thank you. Goodness, I wish you'd have said. I would have given you my good side more. Who am I kidding? It's all good side. Kisses!
Uh-oh. I didn't know you were filming this. I don't know if we'll have to pay royalties to Universal now. Maybe I should have just stuck with Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia.
all right, let's pack it up and open the convention.
You heard the boss, Chaz. Reset the camera position and let's get on with the con. We need to get you to the vendor hall.
Yeah, don't need to tell me twice. And also, thank you so much for taking all the credit from Fishy for filming the show. I did all the hard work here.
Oh, I'm sure you can get a free cocktail from the bar if you ask nicely.
Musicals, opening ceremony go. Bye-bye.
So big thank you to everyone that worked on that in secret. Myself, Lullaby, Fishy included in that, and Pete, but he's vanished behind that. Yeah. Thank you, this guy, mostly this guy. But yeah, that was the first time that most of us have actually seen that, myself included. Lullaby, we hadn't seen that before, so that was amazing. Really well done, guys. That was art.
I'd only seen the mock-ups and some of the very questionable stills that went in.
Oh, the stills were hilarious, honestly hilarious, but that was amazing. So with that, we would like to kick off the Festival of Friendship 2026 officially. You can now make your way out of the hall. Vendors will now be opening. You'll just have to in like 10 minutes. You've got to give us a second to remove the barriers first and get everything set up. And then from then, you can go explore the wares, enjoy the con, and make the most of everything in the wonderful pony way you know how. So thank you so much, everyone, and we'll see you soon.
So the convention has started. We got in, signed up and everything. I will show you all of the stuff I got in the super sponsor, but we've also been to, at least I've been to the Rainbow Rosettes, and we're probably going to have a look around the vendor hall. So I'm going to pass you over to future me to tell you what I got in the sponsor pack. So, as my past self has said, it is now up to me, the future self, but also the present self for me. Time is confusing. But anyway, it is my job now, or what I'm going to do is show you what was in the super sponsor pack, which I of course paid and received for paying a little bit extra and becoming a super sponsor. So the first item is very simple. It's a tote bag, Festival of Friendship tote bag with Regina. Obviously in a very with some very musical-esque art, because of course the convention's theme was musicals. So let's have a dive in and see what we have inside. So I say obviously the first thing is the con book, and since I am a sponsor, I've got to go to the right page, but you can see, I'll probably point it out in the edit, but my name is under the super sponsor people. So that's obviously the one big perk, that you get your name in the sponsor area of the con book. There is this, which I haven't opened yet, so I imagine it's some art in here. Oh, so we'll see what's in here. Again, I will probably also put I'll probably scan all these in to the computer so you can see them much more clearly. So first of all is an A4 print of the same piece of art that is on the back of the con book. So that's very nice, with Regina on stage. I'm just going to put that down there. The second piece is, of course, the piece that's on the front of the con book. So that's again very nice A4 print of that. And going around the convention, there were a few art pieces that were done, kind of like musical. They were musical posters, but they were done in a pony theme. So, for example, this one's double-sided. So we obviously have Feathers, the musical, with the Dazzlings. I'll put the artist on screen because I'm not sure who did this one. And then on the other side of that, we have Horse, which is obviously a Grease parody, and I believe the artist behind that is Stormblaze. Like I say, when you see them, I will make sure to put the artist down below. We got the more. We got two more. So we have this one, Pipsqueaks, which is a parody of Oliver. And again, this one was done by Stormblaze. And of course, you can see Discord in there. And we have Les Chevelle, which is obviously a Les Mis parody with Sweetie Belle. So again, I'll put the artists there so you can see who made them, because I'll have to research it in my con book. And that's it. So that was all that was in there. see, a few of them I'm going to find frames for. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the double-sided ones. I'll figure something out. So that was that. The second thing, or the third thing I should say, is just my con badge with you know, super sponsor on there, because obviously that was just displaying my ticket type. Next we have, I believe, yes, we have if I can get the right way around, we have 2 packs of Caillou cards. So we have a Rainbow Dash, you know, 15 years of friendship, and a rarity one as well. I'm not going to be unboxing them yet, or unbagging them yet, because in the next video, I'm going to probably mention it again, but in the next video I'm going to be doing a haul, or a con haul, so you can see everything that I bought from all the vendors at Festival of Friendship, and we're going to be going over, because I actually have 2 more packs of cards, so we're going to open them all and see who we get. We have a I believe this is a bookmark of some description. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to, but okay, you have to try and open this carefully. There we go. Yes, it is. It's a very fat bookmark, but with Regina, sort of the same pose that she was in one of the art pieces. Is it one of the art pieces? Probably. I can't remember. Like literally 5 seconds ago. Oh, yeah, on the bag. Duh. But yeah, it's a nice thick bookmark, very acrylic. So that's going to be good. Put it down. Other bits. Got some other. Okay, so we just have got a handful of stuff here. There is a badge, which I'm going to open up. Little acrylic badge of Regina. Again, I don't know, I can't remember who the artist is, so I'll put it up on screen, as well as a close-up picture so you can actually see it. I also have the sponsor hoodie. Oh, not hoodie, sponsor lanyard. So that'd be nice to walk around with, even though foreshadowing I didn't, because I wanted to say my first reactions to everything once I got home, and I wasn't sure what I was gonna, well, I didn't want to give my full reaction to everything until I wanted to go in blind, and I didn't know when I was going to open the stuff, so that's why I'm doing it now. And foreshadowing, I didn't actually wear it with my con badge. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, you got a nice wooden pin of Regina. Of course, that's a reference to Phantom of the Opera, because she's obviously got her mask on. So that's little funky. You have a giant sort of plush button of Regina. That was nice. I can see at least one sticker. There could be more stickers. Give me a second here. It's there. Oh, there's one sticker, and I can also see a button badge in here. I should have really been more organised. I do apologise. Can you not stick to that? Okay, you have to. So we have a sticker of. I'll try and sort of hold it in a better place. A sticker of a ponyfied version of Wicked. That's nice. And we have another pin. Oh, we have a button badge of Regina, and I believe that is from the banner that has been themed, or themed from Has Been Hotel. So there's that. And I think all the rest of the stuff in here, if I'm not mistaken, yes, all the rest of the stuff in here is just like sweets. So that's everything that came in the bag, and yeah, that took 10 minutes out of the video, but that's fine. So I will hand you back to the past me, who I can't remember what I was doing, so you'll find out like now. So a bit of an update. I have been doing some spending, but I'm not going to be doing a full this is what I bought until the end of the con, because there's still, like I said, there's still all of tomorrow to go in the lovely vendors hall and give people my money. The only thing I will say is I have a new plush, and I also have some button badges. That's all I'm gonna say until the end, where I could say I'll do a big plush, or well, a big sort of con haul. At the moment, what's happening in there is the cosplay contest. And although Fairy's like my own say in here, this is actually the first time she's appeared on camera. Even though I do have my own, I didn't want to enter because I didn't feel up for it. So there's nothing like much else on until I gotta check the con book. Just gotta flip open to the right page. There we go. Right. Well, for me, in fact, I'm gonna just gonna turn my camera around. So yeah, so I'm just looking at the con book. Obviously, the cosplay contest is happening at the moment, and also the film double bill is going on. I am going to go to Lightning Pictures quiz, and then straight away after that I'm going into the charity auction to see how much my rarity will go for. What I'm probably going to do now though is I'm going to head over to the entertainment room, and I'm going to check on Pony Kart, because I think that's started. So I'm going to go and have a look. I might even have a play, but we'll see. So I'll probably see you over at Pony Kart.
Quite easy. Because it's made to do so by default. Really good controller. Oh, this is the special one room. God, really hard to use that on this one. There's so much stuff to look out for. I think I'm just so scared of falling off the edge that I'm like sabotaging myself by being too cautious, you know? Ow. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Oh no!
We raise money, as some of you may know, for a wonderful charity called Sophie's Legacy. Sophie was a beautiful young girl who was taken far too soon from her family. As a result, her mum wanted to put everything she could into supporting parents that get stuck in hospital with their children. As you can imagine, some parents get stuck in hospital without realising they're going to be there. They don't get provided food, they don't get provided anywhere to sleep, and a lot of the time they are without any of the necessary comforts, shower gels, shampoos, you name it, and they are stuck with no way to get out or to get support. Sophie's Legacy provides that support. So they make care packages up for parents that are stuck in hospital. They make sure that mothers and fathers have Mother's Day presents when they are there without any support and feel like the world is crashing around them. They are there to provide that support. So the money that we raise here today goes directly towards helping Sophie's Legacy provide supplies. They can create more care packages with our help. They can send them to more hospitals. They do a really wonderful thing every Friday. They do a pizza night, so they'll get pizza in for all of the wards so that anyone that is stuck there has something to eat, because they really don't feed you when you're in hospital if you are not a patient. So anything you can part with today goes directly towards 100% of everything that you donate will go straight to Sophie's Legacy. It is all for charity. We've got some actually really, really good stuff in this year. Not that we don't every year, but we've got some very exciting things. It's going to go quite fast. We have about 88 lots to get through. A lot of you. One question I do have is, can we raise the lights a little bit for them? Because I'm just having lights shine at me. I can't see them at all, which means if they're raising their I can't see them. I actually can't see any of the audience. So.
So sorry, thank you.
Rarity, donated by Ace Blaze. We all know the Build-A-Bears, they're adorable. Start bidding off for this one at 10. Anyone in at 10? 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 100, any advances 100. 100 going once, going twice, still to number 19. Oh, last minute.
110.
110? Yeah. 150, 120, 120. Any advance to 120? Going once, going twice, so to £120 to number 19. Thank you very much. That Blaze, start bidding off at £10 per pair. Any advances on 10? Going once, going twice, sold to number 10 for £10. Thank you. Start bidding off for her at 5. Anyone in 5? Sorry, make out project feels sad, guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Any advances on 10? Going once, going twice, sold to number 10 for £10. Thank you very much.
So, I don't know, I put some clips in from the charity auction. I can't believe how much Rarity went for. She went for £120, all going to lovely, the lovely charity that we are sponsoring at Festival of Friendship. So, Sunset and I, we just came back to the Airbnb to drop some stuff off. And as I say, I did make a bit of a large impulse buy. So I bought both Trixie and Starlight as body pillows, and that cost me 100 of my pounds. Yes, it was a bit of an impulse, but I think you're allowed one impulse buy at least per convention. So I don't know what you're going to see next of me. I know this kind of section of the vlog has been all over the shop, so I do apologise for that. It'll just be mostly the music and then on to day 2. So here's basically the live music.
Now, I'm just tired, faced with this debacle, twilight sparkle, I go get back up from this point, just like I've always done. Who are you to think that I would trust it? again. Jump!
So, good morning. It is now day 2 of Festival of Friendship. And I don't know if you noticed, I've had a slight change of costume. I'm actually wearing my Princess Cadence hoodie that I got from the wonderful Ed, aka Beat Linked, who I also got some badges from. In fact, they are walking over, but yeah. But yeah, last night's music was fun, and you did see like a few of the highlights of a couple of the acts. But yeah, today should be a good day. I've got a few events lined up, such as musical bingo, Fursuiting 101, and also Zen Fox's guide to the railway system around Equestrian, which, as a railway enthusiast and a My Little Pony fan, it makes sense to go to that. So yeah, also today hoping to do the stamp rally that they've got around the vendors hall. That'll be fun to do. But yeah, so that's my plan for today. Hopefully you will see my fursuit on camera today. So yeah, I will probably see you when we're inside.
But this was too young. Let the rainbow remind you that together we will always shine. Let the rainbow remind you that forever this will be our time.
So you saw some footage there from the musical bingo. Unfortunately, I didn't get a bingo, but that's okay. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, so not sure what I'm going to do now between events. Probably just have a gander around the vendors hall and see what people have to offer. So yeah.
Pretty much. Consent. If you go up to a fursuiter, please ask for consent. It is very important. It's like any cosplay. Cosplay does not mean consent. It is very important. Especially when your suit does not know what goes in. Look at that expression. It's showing, oh my god, look at me. I'm pretty. Look at this. You are pretty big.
One more.
Well, give us one more. Would you? Oh, look at the kid's beard. Yes, you're going to be a pain, aren't you? But yes, thank you. Give him a round of applause.
So, it's been quite a while, I know. I haven't been vlogging, I've been focused on the vendor hall. So, after coming out of musical bingo, I headed over to Fursuiting 101 with Patch. That was a good panel. Hopefully the shots are usable, you'll know because you would have just seen them. And also I went around the vendor hall and I did complete the what's the road here? I did complete the stamp rally, which was good. Also brought something for my friend Nico, but again, you'll see what it is later, because at the end of the vlog I'm going to do a whole big this is what I got con haul if you like, from this year's Festival of Friendship. So yeah, I'm just heading. I went back to the Airbnb to drop my fursuit off and also drop everything off that I bought. So it's so useful having it just so close. So I think what we're going to try and do, at least Sunset and I, we may try to get that Airbnb next year, if of course we're both coming next year, because it's so good just having it right there. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. It's probably nearly time for my next event, which is a guide to the Equestrian rail network, hosted by ZenFox. So I'm going to go now. I'll probably give you might give some highlights of that panel, and I'll see you guys afterwards.
Welcome to a panel about trains.
Yeah. What else would I talk about? Yeah,
a Zen guide to the Equestrian Railway with ZenFox.
Yay!
Go on.
Well, am I introducing myself?
No.
Okay,
There
we go.
Yay! Best Pokemon, changed my mind.
Right, over to you.
Right, if you have not seen me before, I'm thinking at this point everyone has pretty much seen me at this point, but anyway, I am ZenFox, I am the trained pony, and I'm going to hate myself for this. Why am I the trained pony? Well, because I like trains.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to get that at UK PonyCon, so I'll let you have that. So yeah, I like trains. So what's a railway station? And now, that is the correct term in the UK, not train station. Train station is an American term. So a railway station is a large, fully equipped facility where trains stop, sometimes. Usually with staff, ticket facilities and a waiting room. There are other amenities available depending on the station. So one of the first stations we're going to show is Canterlot. These ponies are trespassing. Very clearly. But yeah, you've got the station building, which kind of looks familiar. I might have seen that somewhere else, I can't really remember. You've got the platform, which is higher than what I've thought, and you've got a ticket desk, which is currently closed because there's no one in there.
And apparently there's no way to stop people just randomly wandering onto a railway line.
Yeah, where's the fence?
Well, Equestrian is very European, American, and not Australian.
No, it's very trustworthy.
Yes. Hence why these two ponies are just there. Now, that's what are we saying? Now, these are requesters or halts. Halts is a small basic railway station with minimum full facilities, sometimes not even none. Often found in rural areas where trains stop only on request. And to flag down a train, you just how you flag down a bus. Like that gentleman is doing in the picture. Although he's flagging the wrong train because that train with those two lights is not put to stop there. Now Soho, this one's favourite town and from a favourite episode. Now I'm an odd about it because the station looks big enough to be a halt, but we're only going by off this scene where some person started flagging down the train. That could just be they just want to get away from their parents. But I'm using a bit of railway logic, which is scary, so I'm putting it as a halt. And also, I want to. Hang on. I just noticed there is a level crossing which does not go over the railway.
Yeah.
There's more to level crossings later on. Next, please. Right, trains of Equestrian. Well, we've got the famous one, the well-known Friendship Express. You have the train from over the Barrow, which has the many stallions pulling it. I don't know why they need the extra horsepower.
Maybe the train broke down, but they wanted to keep it going.
I don't think it's broke down, it's whistling. It's got steam.
No, it's just like, it's the country. We do things differently.
Someone
inside is steaming ham.
Yeah.
And got the train from the QT Remark Part 1, its little cameo, which is a
hypothetical future.
Yes, which is a carbon copy of the Friendship Express, but instead of coaches, it's got a random box van and looks like Toll the Brake van in the background. Now, these are loosely based, they're not 100% accurate, based a cross
From
between
our own knowledge.
cross on an 040 Porter, which is this little dinky thing here, and what everyone thinks of American steam engine is, a 440.
Yeah, your classic Western.
An American class, I think that is. Oh no, is that the wrong way? I think it's the wrong way. Yeah, the American. Yeah, it's an American class. So it's basically put those two trains in a blender. You've got the trains in Equestrian because it does not have a tender. Moving on. No, these are some fan maps, and we've got to find more for in the next one. So this is what the fandom has basically put up with the railway of Equestria. I just think it's a gigantic train set that goes round and round in circles all day with a couple of sardines. But these are, this I think is pre-season 8 because we've got Dodge Junction, Garcia Gorge, Appaloosa Town, which is, I don't know why they had the town suffix in it. Ponyville is a main station, which it doesn't look it. Canterlot High Street, Canterlot Celestial, which reminds me, I think they're going for Clapham Junction, Clapham High Street. Two stations that are close together. Philadelphia Hoofing Strip, Baltimore, thank you. Manhattan, Maine, so where's the other station? If one's called Maine, you have another station. And
Cloudsdale I find quite interesting.
Cloudsdale
I guess silently.
I get what they're going for. Cloudsdale Airport Parkway, so kind of like Southampton Airport Parkway where it just serves an airport. But as we all know, Cloudsdale is a cloud city which moves. So if a non-Pegasus pony is going there, how would they get there?
But the thing is, Earth ponies can't walk on clouds anyway.
No, unless they know a powerful alicorn that's purple.
They get a Pegasus to carry them.
But they still, yeah, but they can't stand. They can get up there, but they can't, but they'll fall back down again.
Now this is the bit he likes. I do. This guy, deep is that true, but now I can't watch trains in media. I really can't because my brain just picks it apart. I know it's a cartoon. I'm doing this for fun. This is a train program. General silliness and not to be taken seriously.
It's a pony show, then.
I know it's a pony show, but you know me long enough to know my brain runs pretty much on anything that runs on rails. And Coca-Cola.
Ooh, Coca-Cola train.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
So my first run, there's only 2 staff that run the whole Equestrian network.
Is literally 2 members of staff running the entire Equestrian network. Do they ever get a day off?
They should go to their union. In fact, if they need a union rep, I'm available.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if they disagree on one small thing, that everything comes to a halt.
Yeah.
Really good friends.
Oh yeah, they've got to be.
Now, in that but also in that episode, and I do not apologise to any Fluttershy fans here, she hijacks the train. Now, if you remember the episode, it's the one with the cake. The train's in motion when Pinky chases the hidden figure into the train. So Pinky goes into the loco through the what we call corridor connection, despite the fact that will not be possible in real life.
She jumps.
So she sees a pony shoveling coal. Turns out to be Fluttershy. Okay. Where's the engineer? Where's the driver? Where's the engineer?
He's on his tea break.
The train's in motion.
Fluttershy tied him up and threw him in a closet.
Have you tea?
Oh, it's just around the corner.
I was like, no, if you, please, can I just have a go, if you wouldn't mind? That's what she'd say.
I sense bribery here. So yeah, Fluttershy provides.
That's what I now choose to accept as my headcanon.
No, Fluttershy seeing shoveling come into and nobody questions it. Nobody questions. The only one that's ever questioned it is me.
Yeah.
So as the train is in motion, so technically she's hijacked the train. Now this one takes a bit of explaining. Now you think Fluttershy is bad? That's nothing on and to this pony.
Hey Jay.
Oh, she's not very honest. Applejack has broken so many bylaws. Applejack's put 7 other ponies in danger, smashing through the barriers. Not being the best rubber, but here's the fact: in some UK areas, this whole scene was cut. So basically, if you've seen the episode, you see the barriers come down, Applejack gearing up, and then it cuts to her on the other side of the tracks when Rainbow and Fluttershy fly over. There's a reason for that. It's called the Top Gear clause. Now, I forget the year exactly. Network Rail, who runs the UK rail operator, asked Top Gear, can you make a railway safety advert?
Oh.
So, Top Gear, they run a 50-year-old locomotive into a Renault Espace. Okay.
Class 31.
Yeah, 31107, to be precise. Which was scrapped soon after. But anyway, so they did it all up. Jeremy Clarkson had one job that said, you know, do not run the risk at lights. What did he go? He goes, think about it, always wear a high visibility vest. So of course, everyone's thinking Jeremy Clarkson is like, oh, taking the what's it? That aired on a Sunday. On the Monday, a builder in a white van went around the barriers in Norfolk, wearing a high visibility vest, and sadly got hit by a train going to Norwich.
She's not going to be happy when she gets the fine in the mail.
No. If this was now, she would be arrested for endangering these ponies, endangering the ponies on the train. So that's looking at
endangering her friends.
No, her friends fly over.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
So Applejack will be looking at. Put this way, she will not be out until the end of season 9. so she would have missed all that kerfuffle in the season 9.
She has a very good solicitor.
But the ironic thing is, like, she would take it anyway because she is the element of honesty. So she would like own up to everything. So I have no idea when this clip is going to be inserted into the vlog because I'm filming this on the Friday. So nothing has happened to me, at least. Excuse me. At least nothing in terms of con stuff. As in, you know, I haven't been to the con yet. But I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to everyone that's made this event possible. Yeah, I'm talking about the likes of Lullaby, Fishy, Necky, everyone there, and of course all the vendors like Ed, and all the panelists like Stormblaze and Lightning Pitch and Zenfox. You know, big up to you guys for stepping up and doing some amazing events. And then that comes onto my second point, which is thank you to everybody. Thank you to everyone for making me feel so welcome, even though I'm very new to the sort of whole MLP fandom. And I just, again, you know, with it being my first convention, I was very worried, I was nervous, because they were all people that I'd only met online and never face to face. Obviously the exception being Stormblaze. So just thanks to everything in the, you know, thanks for everything that you've done, and thanks for looking out for me and everything like that. So I didn't know when I was going to say it, you know, for me anyway in the future. So I thought I'd sit down while I was here on my little walk and I hadn't say it, so I know I'd said it. So now back to future me, who's doing something, I don't know.
Unfortunately for you guys, there is only limited hours in a day, limited energy in a committee, and unlimited energy and love for you all.
No.
Right, so with trepidation and sadness, the convention is coming to a close for yet another year.
Oh.
I know, it's very sad. I'm sad too, but also kind of excited to get home to my bed. I'm not gonna lie. I love you all so much.
Good bed.
I would like to eat some vegetables. I would like to sleep in a bed. I'd like to have a bath. I want to watch the new episode of The Amazing Digital Circus and traumatize myself. It's gonna be a good time. Right, so attendee numbers. So for those of you that aren't on the Discord, we had the guess the attendees. So 2024, 171. 2025, 212. This year we reached a whopping 200. You know what that's called? That's called steady growth. And thank you so much, because it means that for 250 people, we have done a great weekend. What is this? Great. I hope you think it was great too.
Yeah!
Yeah!
I loved it!
Yay! Right, so charity auction total.
Ooh.
So despite some technical difficulties, so 2025 we raised a total of 3,855. Can we get a cheer if people think we've done better than last year?
Yeah!
And a cheer for people who think I sucked and did awfully. Yeah! There's always one. Right, drum roll please. So, this year we have raised a...
Oh no!
The drum roll was too intense. Look, catch.
Misty, no!
We have raised a whopping 4,000 for Sophie's legacy. I am so proud and so grateful for everyone that donated, everyone that did an item. We have surpassed, this is our highest ever auction total. But that unfortunately means next year, we gotta beat it again.
Yay!
But I believe in you. This will honestly go so unbelievably far to helping support the journey for Sophie's legacy. This will help so many families in need. Our wonderful chairman has benefited from their services previously, so can attest that this is going to help so many people so much. So personally from me, thank you everyone. And I know from Sophie's legacy, they are going to be so unbelievably grateful when we let them know how well we've done this year. Right, so how many of you know the tradition behind our closing ceremonies? What do we normally do? Sing! And what's the theme this year? Musicals! So what are we going to do?
Sing every musical in the history of the cinema.
No, we're going to do a sick rap song.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, what? Okay.
No one wants to hear me do that. But we are, as always, going to do a sing-along. So, without further ado, who's got their singing voices on? Woo! This is when it doesn't work, the video doesn't play, and the technical difficulties continues on.
I am not.
Oh, no.
Oh,
it's
I know what
Starlight
this is.
song. I know what this is.
Song!
All together now, every one of you. No pony, let's get life is a joy in our town. We're always filled with cheer. Leaders of the case. When you learn to simplify, life is so great.
Full flash eye.
We come to the point that I dread each year.
Oh, no!
Oh, do you want a little bit more then?
Yeah, okay.
No. Unfortunately, I can only tease you all.
Oh.
So, what does that song have specifically up its sleeve?
Equality!
Communism!
And who might guess what it's a teaser for? It's a teaser for our theme next year.
We're starting a cult?
I mean,
I'll bring the Kool-Aid.
we're starting a cult. It's a movement, you guys. Oh, no, so as most of you know, we like to tease you a little bit. So, that song was sung by...
Starlight
who
Glimmer.
is,
Pony.
oh my god.
It's a
Our theme for next year is...
Heroes vs. villains.
Heroes versus Villains, coming to you live 13th and 14th of March 2027. So, if you like to get a little jiggle on, if you like a cosplay, if you like to be evil to the core, then please get yourself dressed up as a villain, as a hero. Come on down, party town. We will see you all next year.
So, unfortunately, with the end of the closing ceremony, it is the end of Festival of Friendship 2025. And yes, it is sad. It's very sad. You know, it's been months in the waiting for me. Months in the waiting to go to my first PonyCon. And for it to be over in 2 days is just, it's too fast. But, you know, I've already said my thank yous to people in a little video message that you would have already seen. But yeah, the next video that will go out onto the channel will be me going over everything that I bought at the Festival of Friendship. Of course, you have already seen the stuff that I got as part of the super sponsor package that I paid for, because I wanted to support the convention that little bit more. So you have seen that. But other than that, you know, there are 2 packs of Caillou cards to open. There's 2 mystery boxes to open. And so much more to show. And I can't wait to show you that once I get back home. I have no idea when I'm going to film it, because it is going to be quite a long video to do. But again, I know I have already said it, but I just want to say thank you again to all of the team that put Festival of Friendship together. You were great when I got the chance to chat to you. You were so lovely, so welcoming. Again, I want to say thank you to all the vendors that I had a chat with, bought stuff from, and yeah, it was, you know, it was awesome. So, guys, I hate to say it, but I have to end it here. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video of my first time attending not just Festival of Friendship, but my first pony convention, please do remember to leave me a thumbs up, as it really does help me out. If you're comment below about anything that's happened in the video, and of course I will reply to your comment. If you're new around here, why not hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit the bell icon too, to stay all up to date when I upload a brand new video. And of course you can keep tabs of when I upload that merch video. So again, I just want to put a quick apology. I'm sorry I didn't film that much of the convention itself. I was enjoying it too much, and it was probably too much of a bigger task for me to try and vlog and enjoy it at the same time. So I hope the stuff that I have is very much usable. But guys, from me, I just want to say a thank. Oh, and I should also give another thank you to Sunset Blaze for supporting me throughout the convention, and also for all the lovely gifts that you have given me. It warms my heart that I now in another community where I can feel I belong. So guys, here from Southampton, I just want to say thank you very, very, very much for watching, and I'll see you in that unboxing video. Goodbye, every pony.